Good morning, Miss Golden Girl, and it's Sunday, March the 2nd, 2025. Yes, and there's 5 weeks remaining for the ski season, the winter season here at the Peaks, Mountain Village, Colorado. Telluride, I'm here. Seasonal working at a ski resort. And so yesterday, it got up to 50 degrees. That's not good. That's not good. The season is due to end on April the 6th. And so we need coldness and we need snow so that our season will end with a bang. But I'm here this morning to talk about it's time for me to travel. Yes, yes, yes. You know, I call these my working vacations. So I work, I earn money, and then I go off and I become a tourist. So it's March. I have worked the month of December, January, and February. So now it's time for me to be a tourist. I'm going to be traveling around Colorado the month of March, and then April, I'm getting on the road. And I'm going to be on the road here in Colorado, but I'm going home. I'm going home. Yes. I didn't go home in between the summer season and the winter season because we had some training to do. But I'm homesick. I'm ready to see family and friends. So I'm going to spend 2 weeks in Georgia, 2 weeks in Michigan, and a week in Nashville visiting family and friends. So I plan to get on the road April the 8th. I think my last day working will be either April the 6th or April the 7th. I'm going to get some rest and I'm going to be on the road making my way to the East Coast. Yes, I'm out here in the mountains, the mountain states, the Great Plains. I got this book here and I want to read you something from it. 50 states. You know, I visited all 50 states. I made that goal on my birthday, July 9th, 2024. So I have visited all 50 states. So now I'm here in Colorado, exploring and researching and self-educating myself about the state of Colorado. I guess what I recall studying the states in school, Colorado was a mining state. Yes, mining for gold, like California, you know, Alaska. It was in 1989, it was. I traveled with my 3 children and my dad by train. We took the Zephyr train, Amtrak, out of Chicago all the way to California. And one of our stops was to get off in Denver, and we stayed overnight. I had scheduled a tour for us to visit the Rocky Mountains, but we were late getting in, so we weren't able to do that tour. But I'm going Sunday, right? I'm going to Crested Butte this week. Yes, and Crested Butte is a ski resort, a mining town that is in the Rocky Mountains. So I'm going to get to see some parts of the Rocky Mountains. You know, they stretch a long way. So I don't want this to be too long, so I'm going to try to stay focused here. But Colorado is considered one of the mountain states, and I mean, they have mountains. Oh, I've got my dash cam, and so I'm going to be able to capture some awesome content as I drive to Crested Butte, and you can see the mountains, yes. So the full name, State of Colorado, and the meaning of the name is a Spanish word that means reddish and brown. And you are going to see, I'm hoping it's going to work well, and it's going to capture for you when you see these rocks and on the side of the road, they are a reddish brown. It looks sort of funny. Yes. You know, Georgia's got that red clay dirt, but this is a reddish brown. It's darker than Georgia's red clay dirt. And my book tells me, and at one time, you know, I studied this in school, that I knew the states, how they came in and everything. But they said Colorado was admitted to the Union August the 1st, 1876, and it was the 38th state. Now, the inhabitants here in Colorado, they're called Colorado. And I looked up the pronunciation, now I'm messing it up. Just like Michigan, I was born and raised in Michigan, so you know I got the history of Michigan down real well. We're called Michiganders. And so Denver is the capital of Colorado, and I'm going there. I'm going there too this month. I'm going to go to In-N-Out. I'm going to go to Famous Day. So I'm going there to get my eye exam. I'm a seasonal worker, so you know I got to schedule my medical appointments all over. I'm going to do my eye exam and get glasses in Denver, Colorado. I'm going to get my teeth cleaned in Michigan, and then I'm doing all my other health appointments in Georgia. I'm going to see my primary doctor, got to get my A1C checked. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get a mammogram scheduled in that 2 weeks there or not. If not, I'll have to do it when I go back after the summer season. But I think I'm going to try to get my mammogram all done in that 2 weeks being there so I can have my appointments out of the way. I had to cancel appointments after I was told about the training. So I'm behind on some of my appointments, medical appointments. But I take that serious, is to make sure I get my appointments done. Annually, I have to get my eyes checked since I'm, you know, diagnosed as a type 2 diabetic. So, but I've got that under control. Yay! Thank you, Jesus. But I'm going to sign off here, and so I'm going to be bringing you some awesome content. This golden girl is going to be doing some traveling the month of March, April, and May. And I got my budget set at $3,000. And so we'll see if that's a good estimation or not. I've got quite a few hotel stays, and so I need to maybe be staying at the Hampton. But I like Residence Inn. I like Embassy Suite. They cost a little bit more. So, you know, that could get up to close to $300. So we'll see. We'll see. But the budget now for the travel for the month of March, April, and May is $3,000. And so I have worked, and now I have the money to go travel. Yeah! Seasonal work funds my vacation. Traveling is my passion. I love to travel. I even got some airline miles sitting out there on Alaska Airline, so I can fly somewhere, but Alaska Airline only flies out of Denver, so I have to drive to Denver and get a flight out of there. They don't fly out of Montrose. Oh, excuse me. Oh, excuse me. Which, oh, sorry. Montrose is an hour and a half, that airport, from me in Mountain Village. So, hey, I got to see where I'm going to go because I don't want those miles to expire on me. I've got a travel companion pass, and so I'm going to use that for my daughter and granddaughter to come out in October to see the fall foliage. And so way that works is that they'll fly out of Atlanta. Alaska Airlines flies out of the Atlanta airport, and they'll have to fly into Denver. So I'll have to go to Denver to pick them up. Well, no, I'm going to have them get a rental car. So, hey, traveling is my passion, and I'm ready to travel. I am ready to travel. I've been very disciplined. All that I have done this winter season is I've gone to New Mexico, Farmington, New Mexico, and I've gone to Durango. I've gone to Montrose. And so now I'm going to venture a little further. Yes. All right. You stay tuned. I'm going to bring you some awesome content of my travels for the month of March, April, and May. And see if this 3,000 projected budget, if it's going to really cover all my costs for these 3 months. I know it's the hotel that's going to eat that up, not so much my food. Well, the food isn't even part of that because I got my food budget, and so monthly food budget. But it's the hotel. And gas is pretty good. My car, it gets real good gas mileage. So we'll see if I can how it's going to work with these hotel costs. I'm getting a storage unit, and so I have to move everything out of my employee housing. And so I'm going to put that in the storage unit. I have snow tires on the car, so I'm going to remove those, take those off, put those in storage, and I'm getting another set of tires. All season tires. My car is 4 years old in April. So when I got the snow tires, I just told them keep the all season tires because I knew I needed to replace them once I take the snow tires off. So I'm estimating about $1,000 for those tires. We'll see. Four of them. I was online looking. All right, well, you stay tuned, and I really appreciate you stopping by my channel. So hey, give me a like, thumbs up, subscribe. I have finally crossed over and accomplished 700 subscribers. Ooh, I was in the 690 for a long time. And so I'm happy about that. But I got to get a little bit further on the other side of 700 because a subscriber can drop off easily, but hey, I'm excited. And I figured out how to do an intro with some music without me getting a copyright. I'm so proud of myself. And I like my intro. As I share, my channel is my niche, which I have several. And then as it's about my life, I'm blogging about my lifestyle journey. And so whatever is going on that year, then that's what I'll share a lot about. I'm on this debt-free journey. But my two main niches for the channel is traveling is my passion for traveling. and embracing my golden years. And so I'm just want to share, and I go and I look at other channels too to see how my peers, yes, my golden nuggets. That's age 65 to 80, like how are you aging? I strive to age gracefully. I strive to have a healthy lifestyle. I had some health challenges, and so I had to work on it. And that was my blood glucose. And so I've got that under control. I'm still striving to, get down that 50 pounds. I didn't make it yet, but I'm still striving, striving to exercise. So striving for a healthy lifestyle. All right. Stay tuned come on along with me on my journey, on my traveling for these next 3 months, and see how well I do with this $3,000 budget. Oh, I'm gonna try to stay at Hampton, but I love, even if I stay at Holiday Inn Express, I usually can get those close to $200 or less. I like Holiday Inn Express. I was going to say, with me getting the storage unit, I will not have a lot of stuff in the car, which I'd be awesome. I'll be so happy I don't have to make 5 or 6 trips unloading the car. I should be able to do 1 trip to unload the car, but I'll be placing my belongings in the storage unit. All right, stay tuned, and I'll be back as I travel this week to Crested Butte, Colorado. Yes, it's a ski resort, and it's a small ski resort. And I was doing some research on it, and what came up is, which this seems to be the issue with the resorts, that the working people cannot afford to stay in the area because it's so expensive. And they were saying that by Crested Butte. But I'm looking forward to seeing those Rocky Mountains that are there in that area, which the Rocky Mountains stretches a long area. I thought it was just in Colorado, and I'm learning so much, so much. So this is like me back in school. We didn't study this part when we were studying the states, but I'm learning more and more about the states. And before I close out, I gotta tell you this. It popped up on my, on Google, and the question was, which states have the most ski resorts? And I was thinking Colorado. Do you know number 1 is New York, and Michigan, my hometown, where I was born and raised, is second. It's so funny. When I went to Alaska, I was oohing and ahhing about all the lighthouses there in Alaska. And then I found out Michigan may have more or the same. Michigan has some awesome lighthouses. And so when I went back to Michigan, I started touring around the state and going to see the lighthouses there. And over on the west side of Michigan, oh, beautiful lighthouses. And the water is such a beautiful color. So this is amazing that Michigan is second with the ski resorts. But when I grew up, being in Pontiac, we were close to a ski resort, and we went skiing as an after-school activity, So yeah, Michigan comes in second with the most ski resort. And there was cross-country skiing then and downhill skiing. if you were in Michigan, you did those winter sports, the tobogganing, and so all right. Until later on in the week, I'll be back. I got to get on this dash cam, make sure I got it, can set it up right so that I can capture for you and be able to share so you can see the mountains when I'm driving and everything. All right, traveling is my passion, and hey, I'm going on the road. Love you. God bless. Bye.